MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chaz Rowe is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Digging in, Mike Freeman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the stretch, and we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging it back well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
So 1-1. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It could be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And the slider was low and inside as he just about got him there.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. As a look, now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Ramirez is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Santana, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. Rowe, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this
one. 1-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball as he gets reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is
Now
1
a
and 2.
fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lays off 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. A 1-0 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
and that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The count now at 2-1.
plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now for Marlins. Try to lead this one 1-0. In now, David Bodie. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
度を超えてます。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Chu has a read on it. One away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, with a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Luplow, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Luplow, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
早いですよね、次も。
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
と思ったらベース入ってない。
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And there's out number two.
間に合いました。あれはでもランナーは難しいですよね、判断が。取られんのか取られへんのか。
Next batter will be Mike Freeman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
うわぁ、もうスタミナがやばいですね、これ。と言っても中継ぎ陣もやばいです。と言ってもこの人もよう打たれるからね。あんまり使いたくないんですけど。
0-1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
As a look, now the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. One left for the Tribe. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Allen sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Riding in, Joey Gallo, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gallo swings, and this one is rushed out to right field. Gone!
Oh.
Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 28 on the season, and the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into play here at 273. 10 home runs and 41 RBI. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1. He comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Up high, 2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark. Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Allen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Allen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Adore. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mazara ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Jesse Chavez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jesse Chavez.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Strike one to start the at-bat. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Here's Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. Now here's the swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Line drive to left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two.
The designated hitter, David Bodie.
Ready for another chance? David Bodie, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 4-1. leading off the inning, Logan Forsythe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Oh, sure.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2. As Asdrubal Cabrera will be next. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side.
Oh, meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Santana trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rangers leave one. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Riding in once again, Jordan Luplow, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Mike Freeman. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Settling in now, Greg Allen. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Shu has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Delino DeShields.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Freeman going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the Rangers are back within a couple. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Choo, originally from South Korea. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Jet Bandy waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
Digging in now, Jet Bandy. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and a strike now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Strikes taken, ball 3. Nomar Mazara would be next. The next 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Odor has it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter. Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Francisco Lindor. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
That's the Cleveland. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Left side, but well fouled. 1-2. Here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Rangers.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Up next for the Rangers, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Mazara leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
3 and 2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Payoff pitch one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Stepping in now, Elvis Andrews. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Andres is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here it comes now to Andrews. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Delino.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Allen is after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
first pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. This is line to left. Gallo is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, David Bodie. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. This one's down to third. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Jeffrey Springs takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 54.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Mazara is under it.
And that retires the side. One left for the Tribe. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Dan Otero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Joey Gallo will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. This was his second home run of the game, and he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Otero playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency.
1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Motoki-san, おはようございます。
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
昨日は横浜、今永すごかったですね。完全に抑えてましたね。
Swing and he pops him up. Lindor into shallow left. And he can't get there as it falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting that.
Sandy.
Stepping in now, Jet Bandy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
かなりでも今、調子いいですよね。
Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Set and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Chu, runner at first with two gone.
あとは巨人を引きずり下ろしたらなですね。
Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. And the inning is over. One left for Texas. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Welcome back to Arlington. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
ああ、勝手に落ちてくる。ああ、これから暑さとの戦いも出てきますからね。
Now the 1-0.
相当暑いですよ。
Count even now at 1-1.
夏バテになってきますからね。
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Count is 2-1.
All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
So digging in now, Greg Allen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
ようやくその怒涛の20連戦が終わろうとしてますけどね。もう選手全員疲れてますよ。
Fastball just misses. That's ball
特にピッ
one.
チャー陣がやばいですね。
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
粘りますな。
Here now the 2-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he's in for the second out.
先発はまあね、後半まで行ってくれたらいいんですけど、まあなかなかそうはいかないんで
Sliding
ね。
into the box, Jose Ramirez. He homered back in the
次が
third
どう
inning
しても
this
疲れてくるんで、フル稼働になるから。
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still all square at 4 apiece. Stepping up now, Logan
4 点の中2位のチームがね、がっちり食らいついてくるからね。ついに並んじゃいましたからね。
Here's the 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
おまけにたまに延長戦とかもつれるから余計にしんどいんです。
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
なかなかね、途中でまた連敗とかしとったから、気づけば、同一首位になってるっていう。
This pitch is popped up. Santana waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Ruben.
前の試合も延長14回まで行っちゃったんですね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
メジャーの場合、延長が無制限なんですよ。でしかも14回は行ったんですけど、逆転負けしてるんですよ。
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
最高18回ぐらい抜いたことあるんですけどね。
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if we can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
2試合分やってますからね。
Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Asdrubal Cabrera drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
もう残ってないとほとんど。
Behind 0-2 now. Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
バット止めれるからいいんですよね、メジャーはね。
Cabrera awaits the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrews. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow.
With that one. There's one. Good hustle by
It's
a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as a possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked
in. Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. Obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. Oh my, this ball is. Where will this one end up?
Wow.
A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. They've taken a 2-run lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate. Neither side is missing.
Matt Bush gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 51, Matt Bush.
In now, David Bodie as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Odor has it, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, Jordan.
Ready once again, Jordan Luplow. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
At the ball.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Bush, 33 years old, who was selected in the 1st round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ball 2.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. Didn't hold up in time. Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. This one's down to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 6 and the Rangers 4. Tyler Olson was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
Into the box.
大当たりのギャロさんですね。
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the back, keeping particularly close tabs on it. again, he'll snap one over to first. He'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Got him reaching there. Strike two. Line cleared on a hop. To second for one. Related first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. The Indians lead it 6-4. So striding forward now, Kevin Plawecki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and one the count now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
ローズさん、おはようございます。
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lazara's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now that left fielder, Mike Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Freeman. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on.
もうすでに31度あるんですけど。
Late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
もうスタミナがやばいことになってますね。
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
ほんまに暑いですね。昼間が特にやばいですよ。35度ぐらいまで行きます。
Into the box, Greg Allen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Roll, best friend of your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
まあでも結構うまそうなの食べてはりますよね。ツイッターでよう見ますよ。
First pitch coming, here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Is that gun reading right there? Or is that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider? If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Freeman on second. Allen is over at first with one away. Swinging a soft liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now back, the shortstop, Francisco.
Big spot.
朝はでも時間ないときは壁のときありますけどね。
Perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
間に合うか。
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They still lead it 6-4. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 33, Brad.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jet Bandy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Nope. And he lays off there 1-0. Hand enters the day in third place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push towards the Midsummer Classic.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
もうでも9回裏ですよ。よっしゃ、抜けた。これは足が遅いんでね、二塁は行けない。
He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
さっき逆転ツーラン打たれたんですよ。ちょっとランナーだけ変えましょうか。ああ、間違えた。はい。
Francisco Cervelli will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
代走で。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
さすがでも1位のチームだけは強いですね。
ボール
球。
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Plawecki is there. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe.
でも微妙なとこですね。まあでもこのまま行きますか。
First offering on its way. In there for strike one. Off the plate, one ball, one strike. On the last one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dan Otero gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Brad Hand earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please strike the same way. Thank you and good night.
でもなんかやったらホームランが多かったですね。 で、この8回にね、また打たれたんですよ。最後はライトフライですね。これであれですね、3連勝の後の4連敗ですね。はじめも同じようやったんですね。3連勝してからの4連敗。で、また3連勝して4連敗ですね。残り5連戦ですか。で、またアストロズがね、食らいついて抜かれましたからね。0.5 ゲーム差ですけど。これなんか3チームがもう密集してるんですよね。さすがでもインディアンス強いですね。うわぁ、ヤンキース貯金30万ですね。すごいですね。さすがヤンキースですね。中地区もこう大接戦ですね。パイレーツ、レッツ、ブルワーズ。フィリーズはでも3位なんですね。さあ、終わりますか。はーい。お疲れ様でした。では、終わります。お疲れ様です。